Ayo mubi akwara songo kra biu esaba ordinary TV ene de ensem na ayre abetuja down flat e wasi agibre ne kuti insem ntwem ni na ere ebesia honorable Dr.Bawumia de insem bi ayre abetuja the flag bearer for the new patriotic party MPP party Osun Kukuku party no odi insem bi na ayre abetuja all expose NDC party no chese oti with gradual process aye kono Ghana funi na be hu se eye introtwa ena te se eye NDC fo no itwa aye te se boshi bi bram hyehyeye no omede omubuso atifo omu ye fro asa de eden aba omutimi yi eye 11 betting tax na eden aba na mo fa kwan fro so ade ade fro eden ade abi replace no ma sa agi ade no atifo eye Bawumia edi nsem bebe na ire etujalti mesrew se begibre ne kuti nsem twemu na enko ba bia aye ordinary TV stay tuned to ordinary TV na de bebo afra chi bia no yedi na bebe so mo men subscribe to ordinary TV like na be share video wi na recommend channel no so ire amafro so me hwede ekoso ordinary TV yenko mresia me da owia so nyabre ehwe mi
so first no mo se e-levy na yedi aba omo be yi e-levy na omo be yi ene omo di dumso levy aba. It is 8 times the e-levy. Oman susuan yo. And then uto 1 liter of petrol 1 cedi na ubetia. Uto 1,000 cedis of petrol ubetia 83 cedis. 83 cedis as tax. E-levy no usende obi 1,000 momwa ubetia 10 cedis. Omu ene betua 4,000 obetua 83 cedis for fuel. We nimu nyina more beba. By the time yebedu 2028 no Ghana nyina be hu se omutwa ntro bebre mimi gidi se omubeka nkyere se yensan ba biom embafa aban no ensiesie Ghana.
They say that they will use this money to address Jumso and then to also help deal with the energy sector debt.
Really, I've also heard comments from officials of the government saying that this has nothing to do with any debt and that this has everything to do with populating, the accounts or the funds of the energy sector to be able to keep the lights on. No, I'm not even getting into the matter of Jumso or not, and also whether or not this is required to deal with Jumso. I'm dealing with the principle, the principle of cost of living, and what the NDC stood for when they were in opposition, what they fought against, e-levy. And not too long after they won elections, the position taken by the finance minister that we should not have additional taxes or tariffs. 6 months down the road, with all that is happening in our country, the cost of living, issues of livelihoods, and so on and so forth, and what the government fought against and stood for, and the commitments they made to bring about relief to the ordinary citizen. And just 6 months, we've had increment in electricity tariffs, water tariffs, and here we are, we have a levy being slapped on the ordinary citizen once again, just 6 months into government. I mean, I think that, that really the principle of it, and the fact that there's a clear departure from the promises and commitments which were made to alleviate the sufferings of the Ghanaians. But what about something dramatic, something catastrophic happening to the NPP in 2024? But then again,
so some say the economy was to blame, the management of it, the internal issues, and all those issues.
You lose elections based on several factors, and I am to look forward. I am not to look backwards. I look backwards to take lessons.
Right.
And therefore, I'm not going to get involved in blame game. I mean, this person did that person did that. When you lose elections, it will be as a result of multiple reasons. And the responsibility for that will be a collective responsibility. It will not be an individual's responsibility. And so I would say it is a collective responsibility of all of us in NPP that put us in a position where we lost the election in the manner that we did. Now, having said that, look, the a lot that is happening today about the MPP and the rest will all subside, God willing, when we go through our internal processes of electing national executives and the presidential candidate. I am very optimistic that a lot of it will subside and the party will regroup and rally together and put ourselves together to be able to go for the crucial election of 2028.
What be a koso or my Ghana? Yana de referring to Jamu, straight away patrol, you Jamuna, the echo straight away, and you are not my mother Sebe Aquaba, Ned and Kono, I say so. And come be a koso or my Ghana. Because many Fred yin mean who say a baby a ba. I'm what tricky Ghana for a chain. The government of John Dramani Mahama. Because what tricking as anything. And some more can opposition. Any do ba bem wakai. Naka ye pe. That's with the warrior no and ye pe. A boy brat. Was obey e-levy because Ghana for deserves a bit e-levy. You bet me a generating revenue. A Brian first new taxes and a total travel phobia and kahun. President Mahama the kind. In fact, Dr. Kesela to forcing President Mahama nominated as finance minister. After finance ministry now will call you vetting Ujanum. Finance minister say was steady Ghana economy no. And was so steady pa what kind on one kind was so steady chair will be a working kind. Now was steady yellow. What to me who say Ghana ye nya a total travel for bia. Adia ye here Ghana and one compliance. Compliance ne say a twana a that was a triano. Anybody bring in tia. And according to our finance minister, wow, ye Ghana ni and now ye more my Ghana will be a so to piano or be making sure say we bet you to. Now, revenue as a percentage of GDP the Krompono was up pejam by 6%. Abra won fe a total for beer and kahun. Ubusani say, Ujafo, now Benny Danya, no city chassis, no Casasa de Shim. O me the Ghana economy ni di minimu pa mesia pa the minimalist mesia it no hu here to fufu to bia na wo be ne den wanya me the Ghana economy di mesia pa o minimu ma tombo asiesia it atoto fufu de obi aka so the budgets with the economy num the no one compliance and the person mutu ato no e se tim ka cho bia as wontua Ghana for si you ye me ehwe afa wo ba ya enanyam etinanyam why your budget ne say afie da yanimu no sika Ghana for a Ghana by be here no wode ahwe ye nyina sika no say the tie ube hie sika do say e kwa be na be fa so nya say sika no e say wo tro do the parliament we ya no wasa kire enema a wo di sika no ebeye now this cano what can this can be say me say for the whole year. But Ghana constitution me say emre ko na nimu no sakra betimi aba ete bia obete be hia de foforo bi enu tie se efe bi mid-year review budget statement now also the parliament ya ka quarter year review budget statement why your budget no for the year 3 months into implementation of your budget. Now for kuntina say why nya announcement and che will be one can't check Ghana ni bia said the make your parliament ni wo parliament majority leader Mahama Yarga no ko kan asumusen bia che minority leader omo kwam na afanyo marking o ka se begu na asum say oh ene the more expert bi fufuro ye de ade bi bebe certificate of agency as emergency bi de be banti no e ba mo de mu nyam mwai and was de ba de na mo de ba wanka well nyehwe omoti hono wa Bam. Yes, a certificate of agency was emergency. And then a model bar. And Ghana energy sector no. Atetia pansam. Ehu be hia say ye benya sika e dia kotua ka. Ehu be hia say benya sika e dia kotua e ka e da ho legacy debt bi e da ho dia ya anya sa dia ye beda sumu dumso eba eti di dumso levy eba dumso levy eba ade amusi dumso eni ho ade amudi dumso levy eba. Okay, dumso levy na mode ba no so yesenya 1 cedi per liter. 1 cedi per liter. Enti we talk 1 gallon here 4.5 liters.